It's absolutely beautiful. You know what? Let's do this. Turn it
Yeah, let's
around.
see it. I want to see the whole view. Let's see it. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, right on the lake, man. A couple guys
Very cool. That's
got
awesome. Yeah.
an Airbnb, and
Okay.
the team made it to the finals here in the Niagara Falls Showdown. So it's very, very exciting.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, it's great news.
So yeah, we won earlier today, 7-1, I believe it was, and now it's coming
Okay.
back for things. So all right, so Sam, you good, man?
I'm ready to roll. Yeah,
All
let's do it.
right, I appreciate you getting on, man. It's very exciting that we see each other at the gym, and you still working out, and you still doing your thing. So it's awesome, dude. It's awesome to see you, man. And well, it's first start, man. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. This is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos, and welcome to Coalition Corner. I got my main man, Sam DiPatetto. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm
I,
doing good.
I
Thanks
should
for
say
having me.
I should
I'm
say
excited.
Coach Sam. Coach and head coach, man. You really worked your way up, and I gotta admit, man, I seen your growth throughout the years. My son has been training with you for the last, I don't even know how many years.
Since 2019, it feels like a little bit before COVID, maybe
Okay.
I would say. I know when COVID started, that's all the boys were doing was, off the ice stuff, on ice stuff. So that's when I really got to know Izzy pretty well. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that the thing about you is you were consistent with the boys, and you always would continuously work with them summer in, summer out. You give us a call, hey, you guys ready to work out this weekend? And I love the way that you were consistent with them, and to see your hard work to put you in a spot you are in now. Now that you're the head coach of the Grease Storm, I mean, talk about that. Talk about your hard work and dedication put you where you are.
No, I thank you for those words. I appreciate it. But yeah, I learned a lot, obviously, from my dad. I know you know my dad
Mhm.
very well, but kind of just being around him every single day, especially like I talked about before during COVID. I mean, you couldn't really do much. So when you were able to get out of the house, I mean, we were pretty much at the rink every single day. And, the kids wouldn't have school, whether it was a Wednesday or a Tuesday. They were online, so they were able to kind of get their schoolwork in and then go right from there to the rink and then just being there every single day, and it's also something that I love too, coaching. Like I knew from, you know, ever since I was a kid, I want to be a coach one day. And like I talked about before, my dad, he was able to teach me a lot. He coached me and just, different conversations, whether it was in the car ride home after games or late at night going through different things, skill development wise. I learned a lot from him. So just had a really good support system, whether it was people at Lakeshore, was with some great families growing up. So yeah, I learned a lot. And then my playing days too, had some great coaches growing up too. So
So you knew going in, even though you were playing, you just knew that you didn't want to be a player too much. You just wanted to be a straight coach.
yeah, I like I said before, like coaching was always one of my passions, something that I was really dedicated and committed to. Playing was great, but I also knew like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to play college hockey for.
Mhm.
And I really enjoyed being at Lakeshore. We had a great program, great staff, the Lakeshore Hockey Academy. So I wanted to kind of me and the rest of the staff take it up as high as we could take it. And then I knew once I was done playing, it was kind of I was ready to put everything in to coaching. So I was excited to do that for sure.
So, so when you're coaching and you're on the ice and you're with these players, what is your philosophy to try to get the best out of your players?
So I always say, like our practices, our team practices, the three things that we're really going to focus on are positivity, compete, and intensity. Those are the three things that I really want. So if a random person walks in, they should be seeing all three of those things.
Mhm.
So positivity, I think all that stuff is contagious, and I think that sets the tone of a culture in a locker room. And if one person's negative, five other people could be negative. That stuff can spread, but it's the same thing with positivity. And not just in practice, but the games, in the locker room, on the bench, all that stuff. And then compete. I'm a big believer in how you practice is how you play.
Mhm.
And I'm a big believer in habits. Everything transfers over. So how you do power play in a practice should be how you do power play in a game. How you back check in practice should be how you back check in a game. and then intensity too. It's really hard to go through the motions in practice, and then the next day you have a big game and kind of the light switch hits and you got to flip everything.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Guys, if you guys can hear me loud and clear, let me get a Rochester in the chat. Let me get a Rochester in the chat. If you guys can hear me loud and clear. This is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos, and we are ready to rock and roll. You guys can hear me loud and clear. Like I said, we get a Rochester in the chat. All right, how's everyone doing out there? We're here in Providence, Rhode Island, where the Rochester Elite is facing against the Hockey Development 360 in the summer tournament preseason game. So we are ready to rock and roll. If you folks missed the first two games, which I've had, the Rochester Elite won both the games, an astounding victory, 6-0. One game, second game, the first game they won 9-1. So let's rock and roll. Camera number one, just give you a camera check. Camera number one, camera number two, and camera number three. Looks like it's ready to go. Currently, right now, they don't have a goalie. The hockey development does not have a goalie right now. Maybe we do have some time. Maybe he will come out of the dressing room, but either way, let's get at it. All right, how's everyone doing out there? Hopefully you guys are doing well, and let's rock and roll. Let's do it. All right. They have many players from Rochester, from the Rochester Coalition to the Rochester Junior Amerks, to Nichols Academy, to Buffalo Sabres, to BK Selects, from different high schools and different locations around the city and Monroe County and different counties. And they are ready to rock and roll, ready to get at it. Coached by Sam DiBattetto. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. If you guys aren't familiar with this particular team, they have a lot of these young men who are come together. It's a collaboration of different young men, different talent, different walks of life. But these bright boys are ready to do it. Sam DiBattetto have been working with these young men for years now, going on about 5 or 6 or 7 years for off-season camps, from mid-season camps to off-season workouts, from all kinds of walks of life, going to different games, different events. They pretty much grew up with the young men, and it is quite amazing to see that these young, Sam DiBattetto has been working with them. But either way, let's do it. right, all right, all right. Let's do it. I'm doing some, I can do some adjustments here. Well, let's do it either way. Okay, all right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. This is on my personal Facebook. Normally I broadcast on the Roku, on the Roku voice of Roku 2009 Roku. The 16U team. But today we are representing all of Rochester. Anthony Gonzalez in net, who plays for the Junior Sabres, is in net today. Game number 1. Game number 2 will be Izzy Johnson, who plays for Rochester Coalition, the 16U team. And we are ready to rock and roll. Let's get at it. How's everyone doing out there? Guys, if you guys can hear me, like I said, once again, let me get a rock Rochester in the chat. Let me get a rock Rochester in the chat. Let's do it. All right. As of right now, the Rochester Elite has all Rochester Coalition players on the ice to start the game. Lucas Grisanti, Jace Roger, Chase Benham, Liam Porter, and also Wyatt Miller. A lot of these players have come over from the Junior Amherst and now starting this game off playing this season, playing for the Rochester Coalition, 09 Rochester Coalition, coached by Matt Garver. All right, let's do it. All right, Ronnie says, good morning, Phil, rock Rochester. All right, so that means I got sound, we got ready to rock and roll, ready to do it. All right, let's do it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. It's exciting to see these young men play, getting ready for their big season this year. A lot of these young men will be playing against each other. So it's kind of cool to see that not only will they play, not only are they competing with each other, they can be competing against each other. Oh, looks like the young man here lost his edge. It slipped and fell. Give a little salute there. All right. So it looks like we're missing a scorekeeper right now. So this is not a professional. This is not a professional establishment or a professional tournament. These young men are just here to have a good time here in Rhode Island. 6-hour drive for many of us in the Rochester area, and ready to get at it. All right. Thank you, Ronnie, so much for your comments. Rock Rochester. Good morning, Phil. Rock Rochester. All right. Speaking to Jared Smith and also to George Sam DiPotello this morning regarding their games yesterday, they said that in order to win this game, they had to stay consistent. So consistency, he said, was the key, and they have to stay consistent no matter what. All right, like he said, the first game, they play play hard and they played strong. So they want to keep that effort again today. All right, face-off controlled by the Elite, by Benham. Benham loses the puck in the neutral zone, given over to development. Development looks, DDD pass, passes up on the near board, so they come in the center ice. Good pressure by the Elite, and here comes the development. And nice takeaway by Miller. Miller brings around six, turns back the other way, looks up, sends it back to Benham. Benham not able to control it, but gives development shot on. Shot's blocked. Right there in front, blocked again. Come around, turn around. Looks the other way. Jace Roger, nice way to evade the player, and it comes up to Liam Porter. Liam Porter looks up, sends it, and not able to pass it over to Benham. Lose the puck. Development dumps the puck in. Good way to the coalition to, the elite to control the puck. Nice way to dump the puck out and back into the zone. Here they come. And almost offsides. Shot on. Nice save by Gonzalez. Looking for a goal there. And the elite make the half change. Nice job by Rogers. Chase the puck down. Back behind the goal line, and the development take it away. One thing that this players really have, icing's waved off on that instance. Someone touched it. And here come the elite. Elite brings it up on the right-hand side, looks up, dumps it in over the boards to Gonzalez. Gonzalez passes it over into the middle, into the center ice, in the red line, and steps up. Takes a shot on, and not able to get to it. Back out front. Back to the blue line. So this players, I don't know some of the players' names, so if I don't get the players' names all correctly, forgive me, please. Down to the blue line, down to the red line. Excuse me, got the goal line, steps up, looks at the man in front, and save. All right. Like I said, I don't know all the players' names, so if I don't get some of the players' names correctly, forgive me. So, but we're gonna make it work. All right. Face-off control by the elite. Elite step up. Back behind the goal line. Looks to center it right there in front and not able to get to it. And elite development takes it away. Development has it at the center ice into the neutral zone. Nice trying to back check. Not able to get to it all the way. Back out of the zone, and then development has it. Dumps the puck in. Oh, good check by the elite. Oh, trying to deke. Now, this is an early game. 8:15 in the morning is an early game, so let's see if the boys here can continue to, like his coach Tam DiPatello says, to keep their consistency. Being an early morning game, some players they like to kind of hang out or do whatever, and they got to shake the rust off early in the morning, because if you don't, puck is dumped all the way down, picked up by Miller. Miller turns back the other way, but if they don't, a team like development can jump out if they're not prepared. So, nice way. All right, here comes the elite. Elite turn back the other way. Elite so far in first place in this tournament. Goalie makes a stop. Then turn the puck around and send it back the other way to the defenseman. The defenseman sends it back to the other defenseman and passes up to the far boards, and they dump the puck in. That's why the elite take the puck away on the far boards. There comes the elite on the right-hand side. Takes up. Zaps, turns back the other way, looks, trying to center it. Oh, it's a nice way, nice tic-tac-toe, not able to get to it by Gonzalez. Passes over again, centers it, right there in front, and no goal. Puck bounced off the pads and all the way out. Nice job to chase the puck down. Puck's back behind the net by Miller. Miller sends it over, not able to control it. Sam DiPatello believes in that even though this is a summer tournament, he wants the boys to play with consistency and play with effort. No matter if you're playing in a summer tournament, no matter if you're playing in no matter what kind of tournament you're playing in, you want to make sure, no matter what you're doing, you always want to play with that level of professionalism and consistency. You do the small things and the little things. In tournaments like this, it matters in the long run in the end. So always have a good effort. Good job by Weisbeck to chase the man down and back check. But by Larry Atkinson passes it up to Stasko. Stasko, former teammate in the Rochester Coalition, now plays for the BK Selects this season. Sends it back, and Zalestakar back checking along with Liam Porter. Liam Porter back, takes away, good takeaway, good back check by Weisbeck. Weisbeck, who has his whole family here, his nephew and his brother and his mom and his dad. Nice way to dump the puck up. Flick it forward to Weisbeck. Weisbeck on the near boards. And development takes it away, back behind the net. Oh, big hit. Nice contact. And still at the neutral zone. And Leskar's trying to bring it in. Leskar also has his whole entire family here. One thing about the Leskar's, the captain of the Rochester Coalition, shot on and saved by Gonzalez. Zalestakar, who is the captain of the 16U team,
it is nice to see his whole family here in the building as well. Sometimes as hockey parents, you're not able to spend as much time as you want to, but it's nice to see these Celeste cars all made it up here in one piece. All right, here comes the Elite trying to send the puck. Then give it to Gazanti. Now the control still back behind the net. Gives it back out front. And here come the development. Well, the development have the work cut out for them with a full line. Rochester Elite has back to the point. Shot's blocked. And Elite take it away, get it out of the zone. Good job by the Elite. Nice right by Jason Roger to tip the puck forward. The season begins for the boys in the next week and a half or so. So this is a good warm-up. Good job by Gazanti, one of the smallest men on the ice, making contact. But like I said, the season starts for a lot of these young men in another week and a half or so. And the Rochester Coalition had their training camp. And I don't know if the other teams have. So this is a good warm-up for a lot of these young men. A lot of talent here in Rochester, so there's a lot of talent that comes out of these young men. Like you said, there's a lot of these young men who've been playing with Sam DiVitello and have been playing or been training with the Lakeshore Hockey Academy for years now. So turn over, and they come, pass it, shot, and goal by Rochester Elite. I got to get the name on that player. But good job by the Elite to cash that one in with 8:30 left in the first period. Score is 1-0. They're looking to pounce and they're looking to really make an impact here so far. Like I said, the boys have won a first two games by a runaway of combination of, I think it's 14-1 in the first two games. Oh, took a shot after. Took a shot after the whistle. Players do not like that. Let's take a look at this turnover here by the development and score by the Coalition. And here it comes. Development has the puck in the neutral zone, takes it over the blue line on his backhand shot. Gonzalez, be careful of his backside, man wide open. Good job by the Elite to break up the play and back to the point. Still bouncing around, and the development have it. One thing as a hockey parent, and as a parent in general, to see your young men develop and grow. That's one thing you love to see is your young men develop and grow. And if you look back at some of the old videos and the old things of my son Israel, to see where he is now, its development it's so, you become a proud dad. So these young men who are growing up and who are really taking hockey seriously and just taking the development as young men seriously, it's very impressive. Back to the point, shot's wide. Good job by Gonzalez to look for him. But Anthony Gonzalez plays for one of the top teams in the country. Nice way to center the puck by the development group. Break up, good play to break up. Good way to break up the play by the development. By the Elite. Passes it forward to the near boards. Straight up, and here come the Coalition once again on the right-hand side. Shot saved by the goal. And once again, shot again. And Benham looks to center it. No one's there. And it come right back out. And here come the Coalition. The Elite. Brings it over the blue line, steps up, shot on, and saved by the goal. All right. Last night's trip up to Rhode Island wasn't a bad trip. I got in around 11:30. These two young men, these two teams they've played two games already. So right off the bat, these boys have already gotten some hockey in. While unfortunately I was not able to make it, but I'm glad to bring you these next three games this weekend. All right. Face-off controlled by the Elite. Got shot on point. Shots blocked. Back behind the goal line. 1-2. All right. And it comes right back out. Here comes Liam Porter to chase the puck down. Good job by Gonzalez to break up the play. Out of the zone. And the Elite have it. Turn back the other way. Gives it up. And sends it all the way around. The Elite have it once again back behind the goal line. Passes it forward. And it comes. Oh. Nice poke check. But good job by Wyatt Pence to chase the puck down and almost get it back behind the goal line. The shot. Shot is blocked. Shot's wide. The Coalition make the half change. Excuse me, by the Elite. They make the half change. And passes back behind the goal line once again. 5:02 left in the first period. And good back check by the boys once again by Rochester. Rochester backhands it right there in front. Play is broken up. Shot again. Goalie's getting worked out today. And Rochester have it once again. Puck pops out into the Rochester zone. Sends it up to the far boards to Wyatt Miller. Wyatt Miller passes it forward. He gets it right back. Stops, turns back the other way. Looks. Sends it back to the goal line. Looks back then. Right there in front. Shot in. Oh, saved by the goalie. What a pass over from Wyatt Miller to Lucas Grisanti. They're able to cash that one in. A good job by the goalie to have great positioning and great awareness of the back door. Here comes shot again by Grisanti. Shots off, and here come Development. Development has it. Over the line. Looking to make the check. Oh, good way to swoop around, a duck underneath, and evade the player. And it's in the corner, back behind the goal. And the Coalition take it right back out and right back. And here come the Coalition once again. Excuse me, the Rochester. I got to remember. Shot again. Like I said, I'm the broadcast guy of the Rochester Coalition, so I got to get used to this. And there they come. Here comes the Elite. Elite have it. It takes it away. Rochester makes the change. It dumps it into the neutral zone. And into the zone. Picked up by the Elite. Elite can't get anything established, so one thing also Coach Jared Smith also said, steps up, good way to take away the slot. Shot saved by Gonzalez. One thing that Coach Jared Smith said about the effort they had yesterday was not just an effort, it was a 200-foot effort. Good job by Stasko, shot again. Good job by Stasko to take it all the way to the house and not able to cash it in. So Coach Jared Smith was impressed by not only was this an effort on one end of the ice, but looks like not on one end of the ice, but it's also a good effort on both ends of the ice. So it's 200 foot. Oh, that's a lot of bodies flying there. At 8:30 in the morning, Development have it. Neutral zone, puck poked away, and then Development have it once again. A lot of bodies on the ice there. Oh, looks like there's some type of little roughing going on here. Nothing's called. Player steps in. Oh, got 1-on-2 opportunity. Shot saved by Anthony Gonzalez. All right. All right. Scores 1-0 here in the first period. Oh, face-off controlled. Here they come. Here comes Rochester. Steps over the line. Shot. Oh, shot's blocked. All the way to the net. 1:45 left in the first period. Scores 1-0. Rochester has it. Shot's blocked by his own player. Shot again. Shot save. A 6-hour drive. These young men are really taking control of these games here. Rochester is really expected to win this tournament with no problem, but you know, this is why they play the game. You got to continually stay consistent and play their game. Steps over the blue line, takes step out to the right, steps up, shot, and that's a goal! Another goal by the Rochester Elite. Great way to step in on the right face-off circle and cash it in to make the score 2-0. The goalie has been peppered. The goalie really has been peppered. So now he's seen some shots and opportunities. All right. Puck's in the front, bouncing around. And they come right back out. To the Weisbeck. Weisbeck, nice way to give it to Stasko. Give it to Atkinson. Atkinson, who is a good back checker and is looking to have a big season under Matt Garver. Puck is bouncing around. And it's still back behind the net. And Stasko, who, like I said, who's a big hitter, who's a winger. Oh, good job by Weisbeck to take the puck away. He's going to look at the center to Atkinson, but good breakup by development. And Stasko has it once again to Weisbeck. Stasko is coming off the ice to make the change. Change over by Benham. To Gonzalez. Gonzalez makes a stop. Back behind the goal line. Oh, almost made contact with Gonzalez. That could. Let's see what that is. That's the end of the first period. I believe they're going to call him on that. I believe they're going to call him on that. But either way, all right, folks. Great first period by the boys. We'll be back with period number 2. Okay, good job by the boys for Rochester. They are taking clear control here in the first period. So now they're ready to get some more insurance goals. Puck control by Zalesnikar. He sends it up to Stasko, not able to control out of his feet. Right in the slot area, backhands it. Oh, saved by Gonzalez. Puck's right there in front. And good job to make the save, and good job to break up the play. That could have been a little bit of a momentum goal for development, but good job by Rochester to break up the play. Puck squirts out, and it comes right back to to Rochester, to Zalesnikar. Try to backhand it all the way in, but lose the puck. And Wyatt Miller controls it. Stops, turns back the other way. Flips it forward to Stasko. Stasko has a near board. Turns back the other to give the Weisbeck shot save. Shot save again. Good job by Stasko to develop and open up the play. Right now, Rochester is in clear control of this game. So they're doing a great job making things happen. Puck squirts, puck is on the far boards. And it's there, the development have it, and it's out of the zone. Rochester not able to control the puck, but development has it there. Shot on, oh, ricochets right past Gonzalez's head. And here they come again. Shot away forward. And here comes Gonzalez and Rosani, 1-on-2. Looks like Gonzalez was looking for the pass off pads. Oh, look to Deke. Good job by Liam Porter to break up the play. And here comes Rochester. Turnover right in their own end. That's the Cardinals rule. Cardinals sin. Do not turn the puck over your own end. And here comes Rochester. Right back out. Stops, turns back the other way. Face-off circle, loses the puck back behind the net. Oh, big hit by Development. And Development takes it away. These teams have good players. One thing that Rochester has in their favor is Rochester also has good players, but they have more players. So what Rochester really has abundance of is a lot of quality players, coached by Sam DiPotetto and Jared Smith and Griffin Tominez. Puck is turned over by the Rochester. Puck is sent all the way in. And puck comes out in neutral zone and comes into the Rochester zone. Shot's blocked. Shot's blocked again, shot again. Shot's blocked. Oh, good block shot. Here they come. One-on-one opportunity. They have one man to beat. Nice way to beat him. Oh, shot. Oh, shot save. Good job by the goalie. But good way, good effort. Right there in front again. Oh, not able to cash it in. Comes right back out. And here comes the development. 360 development. Here come. Offsides. Delayed offsides. And they're back on. Good job by the coalition to really develop and play and open it up. And here comes Roger. Rogers takes the shot on. Sent over. Ponce bucks up. Bouncing around. Pops out in front. And he's looking to take the shot. So one thing that Griffin Tominez said is the shot on. Oh, actions happen so fast. I'm not able to commentate. But Griffin Tominez he's a really advocate to take the shot on. Shots off the goalie's mask. And here comes the 360. 360 comes back the other way. 1-on-4. No one there. Look for the trailer. Picks it up, sends it back to the blue line and offsides. 360 has reset. Rochester takes it away once again. Give it to Pence. Pence. A lot of back and forth here. Not too much continuity on the 360 end. And take shot save. Good job by Gonzalez with the save. And they send the puck in. Back behind the goal line. 360 have it. Give it on near boards. Looks up. Stops. Turns the other way. Nice way to evade and nice way to at least give him some more time. Right over his player's head. And sends it right back out. Steps forward. And here come Rochester. Rochester has it. 1-on-3. Backs. Oh, looks to develop a play. Not able to get anything to go there. Players just kind of waited for him to step in, but nothing is able to go. Okay, that's a check there by Allen. He sends it up. Nice trailer, gives the Weisbeck, takes a shot on, and save. All right. So, boys here have a lot of connections with each other. So the boys, it's really good to see the boys are able to connect. And not only are they be playing on different teams, but their connections is really strong with the young men here. All right, here comes the elite, taken away by Stasko. Give it to Atkinson. Sends it up. Nice way to cycle the puck around. And gives it to Stasko. He plays for the BK Select, centers it, gives it to Atkinson right there in front. Oh, that's a goal. He got it to go right at his feet. Good job by Stasko to put the puck in front and to cash it in by, I believe that's Laird Atkinson. Great job by Stasko to lead him right to the net, and the Coalition were able to cash that one in. Put that puck right there in front, able to tap at it, and it went in. But that's a great job by Stasko to lead the charge on that particular play. All right, here comes the Coalition. Puck is bounced around by Grisanti. The puck bounces out. Given to 71. That's Jokic. And the goalie sends it back around to Liam Porter. To Gonzalez. Gonzalez looks to center it. Passes it up. A lot of confusion in front of the net. To Jokic. Jokic turns back the other way. Oh, Jokic comes out of nowhere, comes flying, and that might be a penalty on Jokic. Let's see what the call is there. Look, that's a trip on Jokic. Looks like. All right. So this first power play opportunity for Development 360. This will be an opportunity to get some momentum and get something going with 7:30 on left in the second period. Good job to dump the puck out all the way to Weisbeck. And here comes the 360. 360 has it. Passes it forward into the neutral zone. Center ice in neutral zone. Passes off to the left. Steps up. The shot on. Good save by Gonzalez. Back to the near boards, back to the number 11, steps over to the right, looks. You can just tell the force of Rochester right now is too much for 360. Good way to dump the puck out. And the Coalition reset. Brown comes in the game. Looks like Weisbeck is out and Brown's back in. Here comes 360. 360 has it. He sends it over, trying to get into the slot area, but not able to get anything to go here. Very sloppy for 360. This is their power play. Not able to get a single shot off so far with 25 seconds left. And here comes 360. And 360 has it once again over the line. A lot of hero hockey. They got to move the puck around here, develop something here. Get the defense to move. Big shot from the point. And easy save by Anthony Gonzalez. All right. Brock with the face-off and wins face-off to Wyatt Miller. Wyatt Miller has it. Looks to send it all the way down. Trying to give it to Jokic. Puck bounces off and looks like that's offsides. And back to full strength. Nope, excuse me, that's icing, looks like. No, you know what? I'm sorry, I think that's an intentional offsides. But anyway, either way, All right. Thank you so much for joining us. It's 8:48 here in the morning, here on a beautiful Saturday morning. We are in this cold arena, and in August the 2nd. So this is a very, 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 very early hockey game here. To Wyatt Miller. Wyatt Miller tries to give us it over. The Brock is trying to dig it out. It plays for the Northwood Academy. It chips the puck forward, and they're able to get it out of the zone. Back to Wyatt Miller. Wyatt Miller has it, turns back the other way. The new player for the Rochester Coalition. To Brock, and to complete that pass. Roger and Brock is trying to chase the puck down. Good job to Brock. So the Wyatt Miller stops up, shot. Right there in front, shot. Shot again, save. All right, Rochester right now is in clear control with 3-0 here in the second period. Like Brown with the face-off give and the tie-up. Tie-up's controlled by the 360. Back to the Leicester car. Leicester car turns back the other way. Try to tip it forward. And to Pence. Pence has it. He's trying to give it over to Benham. Good contact by Leicester car. Very physical right now. You keep that physicality going. And Brown's able to get the puck on his own to give it to Pence. Pence is not able to control it. 360 take it away. But good job by Brown. Oh, Benham had the man. He was on the back door, but Brown still has it. Shot on. Shot save. Back at the point. The puck bounces right by the goalie. Brown's able to chase it, trying to chase it down. And they do. Good job by Benham as well. Brown's able to pick it up. Looks. And he steps in. He got Pence on the left-hand side. Not able to complete that pass. That's a second too late. Pence might have had a shot on, but that's the second too late. And here comes the 360. Try to pass it up. Pass connects. On the right side. Shot. Shot saved by Gonzalez. And Gazanti was able to wrestle the puck away. His own teammates. The good job by Gonzalez to try to get the pass all pads. The Yoke was right open in the middle, but he had no passing lane. Trying to take a shot. Oh, that's a big contact. Puck flicks up and out of the zone in neutral zone, trying to pass it over. By number 3, Allen. Looks like it might be is a stoppage here. All right, folks. Usually I have a sponsor here, but since this is a non-sponsor stream, no sponsors. All right. Face-off controlled by Rochester. Rochester has it back behind the goal line. On the far boards to Atkinson, trying to give it to Weisbeck, out of the zone. And the puck pounces forward. Good job by Atkinson, trying to wrestle it down right at his feet. Oh, trying to give it up, and he has Sasko on the near side. And Elite are clear control. Nice shot by Weisbeck. Has it, but loses it to 360. 360 has it and resets. On the near boards to Franco. Steps up. Passes off to the left. In the corner. And Mills there to retrieve it. And to Miller has it once again. To Stasko. Yeah, Weisbeck cutting. And here comes Stasko, one-on-one. Oh, not able to get a handle on it. Dasko, who played for the Rochester Coalition for the last 5 years, is now making the move up to BK Selects. To Brock. Brock has it, sends it back over to Kazera. Oh, Kazera gets nailed. That's almost a suicide pass from Brock to Kazera. And here comes Brock. Sends it again. Shot. Oh, trying to give it to Jokic. Jokic's not able to cash that one in. And let's see what the call is. Oh, it looks like that was a penalty on 360. Referees are discussing what they saw. All right, folks, it is cold in here. I'm not sure if you can hear my voice, or I just have a t-shirt on. Whew, it is cold. It is frigid. All right, so the referees are trying to discuss what they saw. 1:20 left in the second period as a cross check on the 360. All right. Face off controlled back to Lestakar. As Lestakar over to Brock. Brock steps in. Looks up. Power play opportunity. Steps up. Passes. Oh, trying to give it to Jokic. Wide open on the back end. Jokic has it. Back behind the goal line. Gives it to Brock. Back to Jokic. Look for him in the cut. And out of play. All right. Face off control by 360. We'll see if the coalition, if Rochester has something, has a nice little power play set up here. To Lestakar, sends it back to Jokic. Jokic to Brock. And Jokic has the controls and looks for Brock to cut. Good job by the 360 to block off the man there, but steps up, turns around. Oh, good way to evade and looks to open up a spot for Brock in the slot when they're able to cash it in. Lestakar controls the puck here. Oh, beats one man. Oh, he has two men to beat. Oh, here comes Lestakar. He's going to take it himself over the blue line. Stops. Turns back the other way. Oh, man. To Jokic. Jokic has it. Jokic does a full 360. He steps in once again. Going to give it to Kazera. Right there to Jokic. And that's play is blown dead there. And they're back to full strength. All right. And that's the end of the second period. And they're going to cut the ice, and we'll be back for more Rochester Elite Hockey.
Sam, what's up, man? What's up?
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. We are here in nice, sunny Niagara Falls, Buffalo area, right on the lake. You can't see my view. My view is absolutely beautiful. You know what? Let's do this. Turn it
Yeah,
around.
let's see it. I want to see the whole view. Let's see it. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, right on the lake, man. A couple of
Very
guys
cool. That's
got
awesome. Yeah.
an Airbnb, and
Okay.
the team made it to the finals here in the Niagara Falls Showdown. So it's very, very exciting.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah, it's great news.
So yeah, we won earlier today, 7-1, I believe it was, and now it's coming
Okay.
back for things. So all right, so Sam, you good, man?
I'm ready to roll. Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, I appreciate you getting on, man. It's very exciting that we see each other, see each other at the gym, and you still working out and you still doing your thing. So it's awesome, dude. It's awesome to see you, man. And well, it's first start, man. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. This is Philip Johnson on your ones and twos, and welcome to Coalition Corner. I got my main man, Sam DiPotetto. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
I should say,
Excited.
Coach Sam. Coach, a head coach, man. You really worked your way up, and I gotta admit, man, I seen your growth throughout the years. My son has been training with you for the last, I don't even know how many years.
Since 2019, it feels like a little bit before COVID, maybe.
Okay.
I would say. I know when COVID started, that's all the boys were doing was, off the ice stuff, on ice stuff. So that's when I really got to know Izzy pretty well. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that the thing about you is you were consistent with the boys, and you always would continuously work with them summer in, summer out. You give us a call, hey, you guys ready to work out this weekend? And I love the way that you were consistent with them, and to see your hard work to put you in a spot you are in now. And now that you're the head coach of the Grease Storm, I mean, talk about that. Talk about your hard work and dedication puts you where you are.
No, I thank you for those words. I appreciate it. But yeah, I learned a lot, obviously, from my dad. I know you know my dad very well, but kind of just being around him every single day, especially like I talked about before during COVID. I mean, you couldn't really do much. So when you were able to get out of the house, I mean, we were pretty much at the rink every single day. And, the kids wouldn't have school, whether it was a Wednesday or a Tuesday. They were online, so they were able to kind of get their schoolwork in and then go, right from there to the rink, and then just being there every single day, and it's also something that I love too, coaching. Like I knew from, ever since I was a kid, I want to be a coach one day. And like I talked about before, my dad, he was able to teach me a lot. He coached me, and just, different conversations, whether it was in the car ride home after games or late at night going through different things, skill development wise, I learned a lot from him. So just had a really good support system, whether it was people at Lakeshore, was with some great families growing up. So yeah, I learned a lot. And then my playing days too, had some great coaches growing up too.
So you knew going in, even though you were playing, you just knew that you didn't want to be a player too much. You just wanted to be a straight coach.
Yeah, I like I said before, like coaching was always one of my passions, something that I was really dedicated and committed to. Playing was great, but I also knew like, hey, you're not gonna be able to play college hockey forever. And, I really enjoyed being at Lakeshore. We had a great program, great staff with Lakeshore Hockey Academy. So I wanted to kind of, me and the rest of the staff, take it up as high as we could take it. And then I knew once I was done playing, it was I was ready to put everything in to coaching. So I was excited to do that for sure.
So when you're coaching and you're on the ice and you're with these players, what is your philosophy to try to get the best out of your players?
So I always say, like, our practices, our team practices, the three things that we're really going to focus on are positivity, compete, and intensity. Those are the three things that I really want. So if a random person walks in, they should be seeing all three of those things. So positivity, I think all that stuff is contagious, and I think that sets the tone of a culture in a locker room. And if one person's negative, 5 other people could be negative. That stuff can spread, but it's the same thing with positivity.
All right. Here we go for period number 3. Boys are ready to get at it. They are ready to rock and roll. They have really taken advantage and taken control of this game. And the Coalition, the Elite are up 3-0 here in the third period with Martin, Roger. I'm trying to get all the names here. Brown, Porter, and looks like, I believe, Zelesnikar is out there as well. No, it's not Zelesnikar. That's Allen. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm going to get this right. All right. Start of period number 3. Score is 3-0, and they're ready to get at it. Hopefully everyone's doing okay, and your guys are back in your seats. You got your popcorn heated up, and you got you something nice, cool to drink, and ready to get at it. All right, 360 here, looking to make something happen, but they got their work cut out for them to be down 3-0 here in this third period. Here come the Rochester Elite on the right-hand side, 3-on-2, and shot. Oh, good job, shot on by the Elite, and the Elite are coming, and 360 are coming back. Dumps the puck in, back behind the goal line. Has it back. Oh, big check there by Allen. Taken away by Porter. Right there in front, looks to center it, and good takeaway. Good takeaway by Brown. And offsides waved off, and Porter back to retrieve the puck. Taken away by the nobody yet. Yep, 360 taken away now. And it's in the neutral zone, and here come the Elite. Here comes the 360. Puck is shot all the way in. Gonzalez touched the puck. Give it over to Roger. Roger is in a rush there. Deeks on the outside. Backhands it. Shot. Shot by Brown, and the 360 take it away. Here comes 360, steps in. Shot! Oh, good save by Gonzalez. Great way for Gonzalez to find the puck and make a great save. All right, 360 control the puck. And they're just trying to get something to happen here. Let's see what the coach has kind of whipped up for them here during the intermission. Good job by Zelesnikar to take it away. Turns back the other way. Gives it to Kozera. Kozera has it. Oh, he turns over in his own end. Oh, he takes an extra second, and good way to break up the play. Looks like that's a slash there. That's the one thing that Griffin Tominez said, is that sometimes players have to learn how to shoot in traffic and shoot in stride. Do not take your time. You gotta take your shot. The player had the shot open in the slot, but took an extra second or so to take the shot and was not able to get all of it. Now, but Rochester took the penalty there. All right, puck is won back to Zelesnikar, but Elite have it. DDD pass, steps up, shot's blocked. Good block shot. It looks like he's hurt. Looks like Allen is hurt there. On the far boards, Weisbeck's chasing it down. And a good way to flick it out of the zone. Allen looks like he's hurt. Oh, the puck is right there free. Oh, Weisbeck almost had it. Travel all the way to Rhode Island. You get hurt by blocky shots. I mean, that's the nature of hockey. But either way, good job by Allen to make the great block. All right, 360 have it with 39 seconds left in their power play, trying to make something happen here. 360 just having a hard time. The Elite are just blocking up all the passing lanes and taking away all their scoring opportunities there. Shot on. That's another block shot. Oh, off the post. Man was wide open. Great job to find him. And out of the zone. Good job by Gonzalez, the youngest player on the team. He's actually a 15U. Plays for the Buffalo Sabres. And out of the zone. Okay. All right. So back to full strength. Good job by Rochester. Pops up and out. All right. Coalition, the elite are doing a great job really controlling the pace of this game. Kazera had the slash, and he's back on the bench. Get back to full strength. 360 win the faceoff. Back behind the goal line. Steps up. Shot. Oh, off the right post. Taken away by the 360. Bouncing around and not able to get it out. And taken away by Liam Porter. Liam Porter sends it forward to Wyatt Pence. Shot on. Shot save. 10:52 left in the game. And out of the zone. Picked up by Wyatt Miller. Wyatt Miller sends it all the way in deep. Still around there. Picked the right in front. Shot. Shot save. Great job. Get the puck in front, but not able to cash that one in. And here come the elite. Good way to hold the line by Mitchell. And the elite have it once again. And out of the zone. All right. Coalition with the change. Atkinson there, the back check, along with the Lesticar. Lesticar takes it away. Trying to give it over to Atkinson, but loses the puck. And not able to, having a hard time getting it out. Atkinson gives it to Jokic. Jokic has it with Staxel on the left-hand side. 2-on-2 to Stasko. Stasko's trying to center it. Leskar has it. Right there. And Jokic is able to get it. Not trying to center it. And here comes Mitchell. Mitchell comes back. Stops. Gets a shot blocked by Leskar and out of play. Okay. Rochester is doing a good job really controlling the pace and the tone of this game with 9:26 left in the game. Just maintain, and it should be a quite simple victory. It looks like Miller went back to the locker room for some reason. Maybe do some equipment adjustment or something. All right. 260 have some really good players here, but like I said, just the sheer number of players on Rochester's team is just staggering. It's a handful to deal with. Nice job by Stasko. Stasko's not able to get out a good clean shot out of the zone. Back to his Lesticar. Lesticar is one-on-one. Gets chased down. Trying to give it to Martin. Martin has it. And it gives it to Stasko. And up to Jokic. Jokic has it. Gets knocked along the boards. And kind of stalemates here. Nice wait. Taken away by, I believe that's Kozera. Yep. Kozera has it. Loses it to Jokic. Back to Kozera. To Brock. Gets the man to the inside. Turns it in front. Oh, not able to cash that in. Rochester Elite have complete control of this game. Back to Sansusi. Sansusi steps up, shot. Another power play opportunity. And 360 able to get out zone. Good takeaway by Brock. Pass it. Give and go. Oh, good way to give and go. Grisanti. Grisanti passes back to Weisbeck. Weisbeck back to Grisanti. Oh, good way to beat him all the way down. To Sansusi. Sansusi over to Lestakar. Lestakar over to Brock. Brock has it on the right-hand side. Shot. Try to get the puck over to Weisbeck. To Grisanti. Puck flips up in the air and out of the zone. Looked like we lost some volume for a little bit. I was speaking and we lost some. Oh, man. Either way. Two minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. All right, I apologize, folks. We did lose audio. My microphone turned off. I was talking the whole time. I do see the comments that we did lose audio. All right. To Kozera. Kozera has it. Nice way by Kozera. Pass over to Brown. Brown, here they come. Brown looks back to give it. Oh, not able to control the puck, and 360 come away with it. This is their penalty kill opportunity here. And back to full strength, here they come. Here comes Jokic. Jokic has it on his stick. Let's see who's going to try to make something happen here in the final waning seconds of their power play. The power play is over. Back to full strength. Jokic here is trying to one-man band this thing here, but he sends it forward. 360. Good job by Pence. 360 just having a hard time make something happen. But Pence has it. Gochoy has it. Oh, shot on. Oh, good takeaway. And out of play. Okay, they're letting it. Oh, no. All right, folks. Like I said. Dave Bro says back on. It's just, it makes it funny because I was talking the whole time. I was talking the whole time, and and suddenly you look down and I see my audio is not on. So anyway, as you can see, the Rochester Elite are clearly in control here with 1 minute 26 seconds left in the game. Wyatt Miller has it. He looks to center it, turns back the other way, gets hit, turns back. Boots to Stasko. Stasko here is hustling for the play here. Hustling for the puck. Trying to give it to Atkinson. And out of the zone. Nice wide jab by the Elite. Elite trying to get on the board. Oh, looks like there's something here. And the back end. Oh, they had a play here. They were on a scoring opportunity, and they had a play going back the other way. If it was on Stasko, probably a roughing call. That was a cross check on Stasko. All right. 50 seconds left in the game. The Elite are trying to make something happen here. Not the 360 trying to make something happen. They're trying to maintain. All right. There they go now. Now this is where the game normally kind of gets out of hand. All right. This is the time where the game normally kind of gets out of the hand when one team is clearly losing to the other and the team doesn't like it. So they're gonna let the clock run, and I think they're just gonna let the clock run out. They're just letting it run out. 20 seconds, 18, 17, 15. So they're just going to let it run out. Clearly, the Rochester Elite are in control. Well, either way, having said that, we'll try to have a better broadcast for next game coming up later today. Folks, thanks so much for joining us for the win here. Shout out by Anthony Gonzalez. And folks, we'll be back for more Rochester Elite Hockey. See you then.